Hey guys, welcome back to One Pretty Little Box. I am here to say goodbye to 2016, but I cannot do that without first sharing some things with you. I am in the very end of my Erin Condren life planner for the year, and I sat down and I wrote some successes of 2016. If you are in the process of creating your resolutions, you cannot even go further until you acknowledge the positive things of the year. I like to accentuate those way over I do the things that did not quite go my way, because I like to celebrate things, and this is perfect. The very first thing I'm going to talk about is this YouTube channel. And when I looked back at statistics, it really started in March. I want to say it was in March of this year, and in March of 2016 I had 175 subscribers. Today, at the time of videoing this, I have 388, and that my channel grew by 213 subscribers, and I am overjoyed for that. I know I'm still a baby channel, and that's okay. Growth is a beautiful, beautiful thing, and I'm embracing it as I go and learning as I go, and you guys make this so worth it. My highest daily views kind of blew me away. Was 3.89K, which is over 3,000, almost 4,000, and that was on July 16th. As to what video, I don't know, but I was like, wow, okay, either someone was talking trash about me or someone had shared my channel and it got a little bit of growth. My highest daily new subs was in November, on the 23rd, and I got 19 in one day. And you know, again, I'm a very itty bitty channel, so to get that many in one day is mind-boggling. Another thing that I'm celebrating this year is that I finished writing and publishing My Dirty Little Secret, and that was a book in the making for way too long. But it needed to be the length that it took me, because it was very personal, and it was very, I had a lot of me invested in it. Another thing that I celebrated was that I was hired to do a freelance social media consulting for a local politician. That little gig ran about 6 weeks, right about 6 weeks, maybe a little bit longer. And that was exciting and fun, and to be a part of someone else's success as well. Okay, what is my camera doing? Another thing that I celebrated was I completed a freelance data entry project for a friend of mine, and I finished it before the scheduled deadline, and I was very proud of that, and I loved doing that. It opened up a part of me that I didn't realized was there, but I wasn't ready to acknowledge, and that is the fact that I am ready to move on. I've been a preschool teacher for 13 years, and I'm really looking forward to something different, something new, something challenging, something to take me out of my comfort zone, because I'm the type of person, when I get too comfortable, I get bored. When I get bored, I can get into a lot of trouble, and I don't want to do that. So I did open the door for possibility of a new career, and I recognize that it's time for something new, and I'm very blessed that that has happened. And then the last thing that I celebrated was I learned to recognize and let go of limiting beliefs that have kept me from being authentic and living with tenacity. And through this channel and sharing with you guys, I feel like a total different person at the end of 2016 than I did at the beginning. And I love it. I love every bit of it. So with that, I'm going to share my vision for 2017. I am not following my dreams. I'm going to chase them. I've been following my dreams for a couple years, and that's to be a writer and to a YouTuber, but this year I'm going to chase that. I'm going to make it a priority in my life. A priority as big, if not bigger, than my current career, because eventually I want to move away from what I'm doing now and doing more of these kind of things like YouTube and writing and blogging and becoming successful at it, enough to have a living and make a living and find financial stability and freedom and become my own boss and do what I want to do and love every minute of it. This is the year to do that. Another thing I put was my whole focus this year is to do what I love and love what I do. Simply put, if I do not love it, I will reevaluate and try again. If I'm still not loving it, I will be walking away from it and moving towards something that I do love and that I'm going to stand. That is a commitment I am making to myself. I deserve that. And if I'm going to live with tenacity and if I'm going to be authentic, I have to be me and I have to love what I do and do it fully, not just here and there. I'm going to embrace each moment for the gift that it is, fully knowing that everything will be as perfect as it needs to be for just that very moment. And instead of looking at what I want it to be or what I wish it was, I'm going to celebrate for the fact that I can see it and taste it, and I know that this is perfect for right this minute. I'm going to continue to grow One Pretty Little Box into what it was created to be from the beginning. And that was a place of inspiration, motivation, and encouragement for you guys. And in that, I actually find encouragement for myself. It's amazing how many times I'll sit and do a video and I watch back and I'm in tears because I'm just moved and inspired. Or I write a blog post and I'm just like, wow, that came from me. But it's like I'm reading someone else's work. It's very odd and very strange. But I want to be able to embrace One Pretty Little Box and continue to evolve it and continue to grow it. And you guys are helping make that possible. And that is my biggest, hugest goal for the year. I'm going to stop using excuses to not reach the goals, milestones, and dreams that I truly desire. These vlogs, these videos, that's one of the things that I make excuses. Oh, my husband's home. I don't want to interrupt him. I don't want to take time away. BS. He knows I do this channel. He knows I love videos. He knows I love inspiring and motivating and moving you guys. Stop using excuses, Sheila. And that goes for you too. You stop it. I'm going to remember that it's okay to be uncomfortable because being uncomfortable is a sign of growth. I'm going to become a step closer to being financially abundant and self-employed. 2017 is going to move me there. And I'm going to daily welcome new opportunities to grow, change, and expand my vision. And I left it at that. But there is something I did do that I want to include you guys on because it involves you. It involves this channel and it involves YouTube. And I created a personal YouTube contract for myself. And I'm going to read it publicly to make it public and read over this often and to remind myself the desire that I have right now because it is a big, huge. And of course I dated it today. It says, on this last day of 2016, I am signing and creating this personal YouTube contract for the upcoming year of 2017. As a creator and editor of One Pretty Little Box, it is in my greater good to become more professional in my approach to videos, written content, and all displays of social media. I no longer look at or will approach any project, both visual and written, with complacency, inconsistency, nor short-sightedness, but rather will devote whatever time, attention, and mindfulness it takes to make a positive impact both in my online presence and the world as a whole. No longer will I sit back wishing and wanting, but instead will move forward with joy, excitement, and abundant creativity. And I signed it, Sheila C. King, and today's date is 12/31/2016. I love it. I'm very inspired for the year 2017. I think every New Year's Eve, I get excited. This year, I am just bubbling with excitement. I woke up excited. I was ready for Christmas to be over so we could start getting ready for New Year's. And that's very uncommon of me because I love Christmas. And I'm going to share a quote to inspire 2017. And it says, "You alone decide what thoughts and beliefs you let into your life, for they will shape whether you feel rich or poor, cursed or blessed." And that was by Tony Robbins. With that, I wish you guys a happy New Year's Eve. I had definitely a happy New Year's Day. And I just thank you for being you. Thank you for being a part of my life this year. You have inspired and encouraged me in ways that I can't even put into words. Without you, I would not be here. I would not be making videos. I would not be even encouraged to continue. So thank you guys so much for being you, for sharing your heart with me through the messages, the comments, for remembering to give these videos a thumbs up if you like them, because then I know that that is content that you guys appreciate, that you really want to see more of, and it helps me in my creative process. And I'm just very grateful for you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being in my life. And thank you for making one pretty little box the one pretty little thing that it is in the world.